I don't know if it's our ethics versus our survival. It's, I don't, I'm probably in the minority of those kind of advocating for, death to humans.
Incredible take. Yeah.
But I think, there is something lost when we prioritize kind of survival over our non-base instincts. When we prioritize our survival, our continued life and existence over the upholding of kind of our higher nature,
Right.
our higher kind of
Right.
ethics. Then
The soul of humanity. Is it worth tarnishing the soul of humanity
Precisely.
to survive at all costs?
Precisely. And so as long as it isn't totally zero sum, which, right now it doesn't seem like we could go to Mars and, if there's no life there, then, hey, we can set up colonies and
Look, the
continue
universe
to,
is a big place.
yeah. And far more of it
There's plenty of room to share, I think.
Exactly. Far more of it doesn't have life. So for us to then go and ravage the few life-bearing planets seems possibly like the worst of all possible choices we could make.
Yeah. Or even to put some sort of limitations on it, like in A Song for the Wild Built, where half the continent is sacred, preserved nature that humanity is never allowed to breach.
Right.
I would even be like pro-colonization if it was like, do what you need to, but make a choice on where to draw the line and make sure that some of the natural biome of this planet is preserved no matter what.
Right.
Pick a number, 50% of this continent or whatever has to be left untouched. I think there are compromises that can be made that still achieves the goal of human colonization and still gives us the flexibility to do what we need to survive, sometimes to make the brutal choices, but to keep ourselves in check, to keep those brutal choices in check. I feel strongly that compromise is not a bad thing and can often be the solution and often the best solution because there is no perfect solution.
Right.
So the next best thing is often compromise.
Yeah. Find the middle way.
Find the middle way.
Yeah.